Nor is this the extent of the crisis. It is, rather, the commencement of the builder's labor. For every assault upon liberty documented above, a counter-strategy exists, not in the realm of abstract aspiration or moral exhortation, but in the hard machinery of litigation, legislation, and technical intervention. Consider the matter of electoral cartography with the analytical rigor it demands partisan gerrymandering. Though racial gerrymandering has been artfully obscured behind it, remains litigable under doctrines that the court has not yet foreclosed and under state constitutional provisions that in many jurisdictions exceed the protections of the federal constitution. The strategist must learn redistricting software and demographic statistics, not as academic exercises, but as instruments of war, to litigate maps under partisan claims where racial claims have been procedurally suffocated, to demonstrate through rigorous quantitative analysis that the partisan effect alleged by the state could not have been achieved without the deliberate packing and cracking of minority communities that preceded it that same day, to which permitted the gerrymanderer to construct his masterpiece of exclusion can be wielded by the citizen litigant to expose the pretextual nature of the alleged partisan scheme. Every district line is a hypothesis testable in court. Every demographic anomaly is an evidentiary opening waiting for the advocate who has done the mathematical homework and who arrives at the courthouse prepared to cross-examine not merely the intentions of legislators, but the geometric properties of the maps themselves. Nor should the citizen builder neglect the financial regulatory apparatus as a weapon of extraordinary potency against three algorithmic discrimination attack AI hiring tools under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, a statute older than the internet itself, yet possessed the provisions so precisely applicable to automated decision-making that one might suspect its drafters of oracular foresight. The FCI imposes disclosure obligations upon any entity employing algorithmic assessments in employment decisions. It creates a leverage point, a formidable effect. Vendor liability. If a vendor supplies a discriminatory tool to an employer, the vendor may be held liable, even if the employer was unaware of the bias encoded in the software. The vendor who profited from opacity becomes the defendant who must answer for transparency. Nor should the admissions essay be abandoned as a battlefield. The Supreme Court's opinion in SFFA v. Harvard for all its hostility to race-conscious admissions contained a footnote, a single paragraph easily overlooked by those who read only the holding, suggesting that essays discussing how race affected an applicant's life remain permissible. This is not a loophole. It is a corridor. Essays become not a plea for mercy, but a demonstration of leadership capacity. The strategist must exploit this opening, guiding students to frame their narratives not as tales of victimhood, but as evidence of resilient strategic thinking and the capacity to navigate complex systems. Precisely the qualities selective institutions claim to seek.